My grandpa recently my dad's died. Like November last week. He had Alzheimer's. He like had his own business. And
Well,
like
you've met my family.
like kids were really little, like grandma like when they got married, my dad never got a job, got pregnant, like had 3 boys, hella kids. And like she would always be at home. And like grandma was literally
My own.
like if she wasn't there for dinner, if she wasn't there for dinner, they'd all go hunting. Like she could cook like 10.
Apparently I'm not doing
Like
family.
go to dinner. She's like,
One thing about like French
you can get pizza. Like and then she'd have to cook it, like literally helpless. And he never washed her dish. He never did anything. Nothing. He never lifted a finger. All the outdoors. He was always doing something. He signed the laws, the open house, the open cars. Oh, my dad was. My dad's pretty cool. I mean, he's like 5'10", but my dad's in glass. He never really like Megan. I mean, she was, I don't know, but like before, like right after she had landed, we were talking. I didn't know, but there were people. Maybe not clever.
Mine's very like militaristic. Like just your points right down and talk really smart. Yes.
She wants to work for a president.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring it back in to the whole group here. What were some of the things you talked about? You guys come up with anything good?
How there's more than one type.
Can you give an example?
Like back then, I believe beaver was probably every family like that.
Well, there's like more opportunity for people, like along when they're like in school, fifth grade, so it's not like the Leave It to Beaver mom. You're not just have it easy, get married. No dumb people left in the world. I love that comment.
Right?
Anybody else?
It's like gender roles are still kind of the same. Like my family's kind of like the one on the right as far as gender roles go. Just like my mom makes dinner and my dad works and she stays at home and takes care of the kids. But it's moving also towards a lot more open-minded. Like my dad has no problem cooking dinner if my mom doesn't want to or anything like that. So I just think like roles are still kind of the same. Like you could see like in the Modern Family one, like the normal family they said, the mom was still like getting breakfast ready and cooking for him and stuff. But he had no problem doing anything like that either.
Yeah, so I mean that's a good point. Yeah, so the roles are kind of still there, but yet they're opening up and we're being a lot more open-minded about maybe the roles that we can take. Anything else?
I was thinking with my husband and I, so we want to be a modern family, but it usually ends up that I have to cook. And I was thinking when we were having our discussion, we were both raised by our grandparents, so he was never taught how. So I end up usually doing the cooking, but I expect him to take out the trash, even though we're not trying to go by these gender norms. It's just how we were raised from that older perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, your family is your primary, we're going to talk about that next. Your family is your primary socializing unit. I mean, you can't really help your family, unfortunately. Anything else that anyone wants to add? Anything exciting? Okay. I mean, I'll share mine. Obviously, this was my family, unfortunately, but absolute traditional. Like, my mother stayed at home and cooked and cleaned and family affects everything in our life, both directly and indirectly. So, kind of to conclude, these are the main points of the lecture, the most important things that you should remember. So if you were just sleeping through the whole rest of the lecture, write these ones down at least. So the definitions of family and marriage are fluid and they change over time and with context. Social forces can restrict who we marry or who we can and cannot marry. And the gender gap and the gender division of household labor is converging, but there are still obvious gaps remaining. And then finally, like we talked about, how family affects our lives and it shapes the person that we become. We don't really have a choice in that. And I know that's hard to hear, but truth sucks. So, before we end, does anyone have any questions or anything? Okay. And this is just a fun slide for you guys to kind of look at. These families, and if you are, I'm really sorry for you. This one has to be my favorite up at the top. I mean, we thought of that. You just wonder where they're coming from. At least they have clothes. Yeah. So, you guys, that concludes my lecture, basically. This lovely memory in your head. You're going to end up for the rest of the day. There will be an evaluation form passed around shortly, so if you guys could please fill that out before you leave and just kind of leave it up front, that would be great. Any questions?
Can you go back to the?
Yeah, which one?
The one.
This one?
Yes. Luke's really giving me a new perspective. Before you leave, she's passing around evaluation